All right, hello there, welcome back to another wee bit of video. Today's video, gonna get into a bit of a hot take video, maybe, possibly. It's very subjective, to say the least. But we got kicks on the court, every NBA player with the signature shoe deal. But if you're reading the title, you're seeing Adidas. And I got nothing against Adidas, right? You know, I think they all have, every brand has something good about them, whether it's specific apparel, specific shoes, specific line of clothing. Some brands are better than others in other people's eyes. In my opinion, I have a favorite brand. It's pretty easy to guess. But anyway, let's go look at some of the Adidas signature players and look at their shoes, as you can see on the tabs on the top right. All right here. Yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at all their shoes and just talking about, like, dude, why the fuck can't Adidas make shoes? So Adidas on their basketball roster in terms of signature shoes have Derrick Rose, James Harden, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, Trey Young, Anthony Edwards. Let's read a little description on the Adidas real quick, and then we're going to get straight into the shoes. And we're going to be talking about the looks of the shoes and why I think that Adidas is just really poor at designing basketball shoes. But let's just read this first. The oldest active player with his own Adidas shoe is Derrick Rose. The former Chicago Bulls phenom signed a whopping $1,490 million deal with Adidas shortly after his 2010-2011 MVP season. He is still cranking out new shoes with the retailer, most recently releasing the ADIDAS Rose 1.5s. Elsewhere, Damian Lillard has sold 8 editions of the signature shoes with Adidas. James Harden is up to volume 7 with the company. Donovan Mitchell is on the Dawn issue 4. Actually, I think it's 5 now. And Trey Young debuted Trey Young 3 in August. The company announced a new addition to its signature lineup in September with Anthony Edwards, and we're also gonna look at that. So first shoe we got here, let's go straight to Derrick Rose's shoe, ADIDAS 1.5. Looking at this shoe, nah, dude. No. No way. Like, oh my god. They're not, like, terrible, but those are not fire. By no means are, like, no. 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 No, these are not. I mean, it's just like, okay, first shoe. I know some of you are like, say something bad about the shoe. They're just, for one, looking really clunky, really thick, almost like a Jordan silhouette on this side, right? But it's not unique at all. Nothing crazy about it. In terms of the material, how much is the shoe? $150? Looking at the forefoot, it looks like, and this, I can't point with my finger. I'm out here pointing with my finger, but that's not how this works. Looking in this region, it looks like synthetic leather. You come across, you have the interior mesh right here, that orange, for ventilation. There doesn't seem to be like any big gimmick with the shoe, to be honest. Outsole, pretty normal. Signature Adidas 3 stripes right there. I'm not seeing a weight on the shoe, but these look thick as hell, man. I wish I could see a weight on the shoe. That would, you know, greatly benefit the cause here. But all in all, I'd give these shoes a 6 out of 10. So Adidas D Rose, not terrible, not good in my opinion. More so on the ugly side, maybe 5 out of 10. But okay, let's move on to Harden's. And then you see these, and I'm just like, oh god, these are fucking ugly. Like really, like, oh god. Let's break it down. What I will say that I appreciate is that they're easy to slip on. Stretch knit upper. It looks like knit, if not similar material. I mean, this part of the shoe right here looks like a fucking puffer jacket kind of material. That it does not look good. The midsole seems pretty thick. So the outsole's a herringbone pattern plus like some radial down here. So pretty simple stuff. Again, that signature Adidas 3 stripes. That looks like leather right there. That may or may not be leather. So that's not cheap at all. It's not, I guess, a cheap shoe. Because even when you see this upper part right here, like, yeah, that's nice. All that's nice. But the design is so weak, dude. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. These shoes, they're weak. I don't like them for looks. You know, for performance, you know, this whole video is not based on performance. It's just looks like, oh god. Moving on to the Dame 8, and honestly, these shoes are not bad at all. Like, this colorway is really, really, really nice. By the way, the Adidas, I would give these like a 4 out of 10. But getting into these shoes, yeah, I think this is kind of a nice shoe, right? I think this is the only one I've seen so far where I'm like, okay, Dame 8s. You know, put some respect on these ones. Love the strap. Upper textile, nothing crazy. Simple mesh, honestly. Pretty simple lacing system. Pull tab in the heel. Nothing really standing out, but it seems like these ones are more traditional basketball shoes in the design. Nothing too crazy. I forgot to look at this real quick, the outsole, but this is unique as hell, dude. What is going on here? This is like one of the most unique outsoles I think I've ever seen on a basketball shoe. It's not bad. It's kind of cool looking, to be honest, but it's just like, huh, that has a lot of traction. Okay, well, I'm not gonna doubt the traction on these shoes, dude. It's $130 shoes. Like, that's probably not, it shouldn't be a problem, to be honest with you. Looking at the different colors, I think the colors need a lot of work, to be honest with you. You know, the black I really like. This color I really like. The rest really need work. But all in all, okay, Dame 8s. Solid shoes. I got some respect for these ones. I would say all in all 7.5 out of 10. Moving on to the Dawn Issue 5 shoes. They look cheaper significantly than Harden's. Harden's design is awful, right? But you can tell that it's more premium materials than these ones. Like, Donovan Mitchell's no bum, but he's getting shoes like these, and it's like, let's break it down. The synthetic leather is my biggest problem, or I guess synthetic upper, if you want to say that. But simple traditional ventilation holes, very, very basic, coming across that midfoot area for ventilation, very basic. TPU heel, very basic. The Salt Glide construction's cool, but this shoe is extremely basic, to be honest with you. There's nothing crazy going on here. You got that spot for durability. It's outsole herringbone radial, very, very basic shoe, honestly. $120. The design's not bad. I like the colorway of these ones. The red ones, let's see. Red ones are kind of cool. I kind of like the red ones, to be honest with you. The red ones kind of hit a little different. I think they're okay, but man, really, really, really basic shoes. In terms of design, honestly, I think the shoe is kind of nice. I just wish it was made with better materials. I think Adidas they knew what they were doing with this one. They said, hey, we already charge $130 on Dames. We already charge $150 on D Rose and Harden. You know, we're not going to charge crazy amount for Donovan Mitchell, but I don't know, man. If there was better materials on this shoe with this exact same design, this shoe would be really, really nice. I think it's just an issue of cost, right? A little too cheap. These shoes are design-wise really nice, in my opinion. It's a shame that they were ruined by Adidas kind of cheaping out. But all in all, 7.5. Not bad, to be honest with you. I think design-wise, they're nicer than the Dames. Next up, though, we have the Trey Young 3. No. Okay, first of all, like, dude, that midsole is way too thick. I get Trey Young might need that extra bounce, but goddamn, they look like they'd run a little heavy. In terms of materials, honestly, they're a lot more expensive than Donnie's. They definitely tried harder. The tongue looks extremely light, super thin. Lacing system's pretty chill. Nothing crazy going on there. Upper looks really thinned out. Yeah, it looks so thin that it almost looks knitted, which is kind of crazy. But, you know, durability film there, nothing crazy. Design-wise, I'm not seeing the vision here, to be honest with you. I think that green stuff surrounding the laces is kind of nice. Kind of cool little detail, you know, traditional 3 stripes. Looking at the outsole, there's a lot going on here. You got herringbone, then you got some radial, but in like a weird shape. Herringbone, and then probably that's Trey Young's logo. I don't know. This seems like a weird shoe. It's not the nicest. Let's get some more angles on this one. I can tell you this for a fact that they spent more money making this than Donovan Mitchell's shoe. They definitely tried harder with with the materials at hand. I think they're definitely making up for the weight on the tongue though, because the midsole is so goddamn thick. So they probably are more comfortable than Donovan Mitchell's shoe, to be honest. Yeah, like I said, the mesh looks way more lightweight, but the design itself is not pretty. Not a fan. I like the heel counter though. That's kind of a cool looking heel counter. Let's look at some colors. Let's look at some other colors. Maybe it's the colors that are turning me off. Oh no. Oh no. Not bad. Not bad. No. Not bad. Colors on these ones are not bad. Not bad. Okay, so colors, the right colors can't help it, that's for sure, but no, that looks like shit. All in all, I would say a 5 out of 10. Not good. And then of course, AE1s. Probably some of the ugliest basketball shoes I've ever seen in my life. You know, I'm a fan of Anthony Edwards and his game, but goddamn, Adidas did him no favors here. What the hell, dude? What the actual hell, Adidas? What the hell were you thinking? It almost looks like a beehive in the midsole. Not the midsole, sorry, the midfoot area. We got a literal beehive, bro. This is a fucking beehive. And then the upper, that looks thick. Really thick. Like it'd get hot in that bitch, but I guess that's what you have the beehive for. All those micro holes. That's a textile upper for sure. Yep, definitely textile upper. Tongue looks a little thicker than Trey Young's. Yeah, this is where they cheaped out right here. All the black part of this shoe is where they cheaped out, which is why it's $120. And then they try to go more innovative with the beehive region, which is the majority of the price of the shoe. Because everything that's black, excluding the heel counter. Let me get a look at the heel counter real quick. Okay, heel counter is traditional TPU. Nothing crazy here. But yeah, all of this black part of the shoe, that's why it's $120. that is why. But yeah, you got a fucking beehive here. Let's get some angles out on the outsole here and kind of see what's going on. Outsole, herringbone all over. Nothing crazy. I don't know if there's any like hidden designs here, but yeah, the traction's not gonna be an issue, but I guess it just doesn't look super cool. You know, oddly enough though, this has the boost midsole after like all these other shoes had like this light strike or some shit like that. What was it called? Lightweight midsole. Motherfucker, what's the name? Okay, so Harden's Jet Boost. This one's Bounce Pro, the Dames. And then we got regular Ultra Boost. Is that what this shit is? Boost? Yeah, just Boost. What? So they went Bounce Pro here. They went Boost here. They went Jet Boost here. Yeah, I guess I see why this is 120. They went cheaper on the midsole, and like I said, the black portion of the shoe. The beehive is where they try to be innovative. Cutting corners, not a fan of. It's Anthony Edwards, dude. You can make a $150 shoe if it's just a better shoe. Plus, it looks like absolute dog water. To be honest with you, I would say 3 out of 10, 2 out of 10 maybe. This is definitely one of the worst basketball shoes in terms of design I've ever seen in my life. And all in all, D Rose, Harden, Dame's is not bad. Donovan Mitchell's is not bad. Trey Young's and Anthony Edwards, 4 out of 6 are absolute just misfires. 2 of the 6 are absolute dog shit in Anthony Edwards and James Harden's. And then these are promising if they just did better with the materials. And then these, colorway dependent for sure, but not bad. All in all, Adidas, you don't have one fire ass shoe, and that's the disappointing part. Like, you go to Nike, the LeBron 20s hit so different, dude. LeBron 21s are step down in my opinion, but the Kobe series, this entire collection of Kobe's really, they just released the reverse Grinch. Even with Curry brand, the Curry shoes are fire as hell. I just think that the Adidas doesn't know how to make basketball shoes, to be honest with you. Like, it's in terms of performance, I'm not judging that. You know what I mean? It probably has great performance, obviously. It is Adidas, but goddamn, design wise, oh man, it is not ideal. But as always, let me know what you think. Appreciate you guys for watching. As always, this is Ollie Been Different. We've been different, and we out.